Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Sneakers and Sold Signs. I'm Angel Bellino with DeNovo Realty. We are at a weird angle today. I'm going to be looking up a lot because I normally have my phone at a tripod and my child decided he was going to play with it today and misplaced the little piece that goes on here that holds my phone. So once I locate that, I'll be all set, but I wasn't going to tear my office apart today. So this week we are going to be talking about ways to get your house listing photo ready. I made a checklist. It's actually part of my monthly freebie about organizing your house. Obviously, there's other organizing tips in there, but this is the main bulk of the freebie. Before I start, I wanted to tell you, I got Target delivered today, and this candle, it's called Sweater Weather or Snuggly Sweater. It is amazing. It is probably one of my new favorite scents that's not like a theme like fall or winter. It just smells really good. And it's like giving me life in this office today. So anyway, according to the National Association of Realtors, 93% of people see your home online before they ever see it in person. And 93% of people are getting their first impression of your home through those listing pictures. So what this video is about today is basically giving yourself the best advantage to have the best listing pictures and being able to stand above the other listings. You don't want your pictures to come out a certain way that turns your home off to certain buyers. You want your house to look like a neutral palette and for people to want to go in and see it. There are so many people that buy homes without seeing them beforehand, and it is detrimental to your home to be able to have the pictures be appealing enough for someone to either A, want to put an offer in from just seeing it, and B, just wanting to get their feet in the door to actually physically see the house. My personal opinion as a listing agent, it is a non-negotiable for me. I pay for professional photos. I pay as a listing agent. It's not something that the seller pays for. I know that I've sat down at the table with people and talked about listing their home, and people ask me if that is a charge that I pay for that. That is something that is important to me because of the fact that I want your home to have the best appearance and bring about all the highlights of your home. So here's the checklist of things to do to get your home selling ready. This stuff can also help you just to make you feel like your house is a little more organized, and like the word I like to use is zhuzhed. Move this out of the way before I burn myself from talking with my hands. Okay, so the first thing I tell them all the time is open the blinds. And a photographer will go and, tweak this a little bit while they're at your home, because sometimes it's too much light and it's, making a glare on the camera. But opening your blinds and making it a great, bright, natural light is the best thing to do. And obviously, if the sun is directly in or whatever it is, the photographer will fix that. The other thing is clear off your countertops. I know I've talked about this in many, many videos beforehand, but there are so many times I go into a home and I understand that you want your house to feel lived in, but you don't want it to say, obviously we live here still kind of situation. You want it to say welcome. So don't clear your countertops off, like have nothing on your countertops, but like a fruit bowl or something appealing, but your bills and all that stuff, you don't want all that clutter on the countertop. Go buy, a dollar bin in the dollar spot at Target and just throw all your personal items in it. And if you want to have it out while you're living at the home, that's fine. But for pictures and for showings, they should be tucked away. Fluff all your couch pillows. That includes the cushions on the couch. I have one of those couches that the pillows come off. So, when we sold our house in Cocoa, I went in and I, beat the crap out of them. I hate to use that phrase, just to make them look like you haven't been laying on the couch all day. And with COVID happening, a lot of people are doing that. Turn on every lamp and light in the house. not the fans, but the lights, the ceiling lights, the end table lights, anything like that. Clear off things that people don't think about, your dressers, your nightstands, any kind of table, your dining room table. I know that I have a table in my kitchen that I hate because it turns into like a catch-all is what I like to call it. My husband dumps his briefcase there and any mail there, and it drives me nuts. And you want to just clear that stuff off so that people can like picture their stuff there. As far as your nightstands, I always advise to try and get like 2 matching lamps and put a book there so it looks lived in, but like lived in staged. I don't know how to like, that's the way I tell my clients. Sometimes if there's a plethora of family photos, I do ask people to either replace them with some cheap art or, print out some things and put them in the frames, or sometimes I even ask them to take them down. Not all the time, because sometimes people want to think like, okay, this family lives here, and it brings a certain personal touch to the home. I've also asked people to try and clear the garage and the driveways. If you have a multiple car house, I sometimes ask people to take the cars so that people can feel the size of the garage, and also when you're pulling up to the house, there's not other cars in the driveway. It's distracting sometimes. A lot of the times people get a little leery because they feel like, are there still people in the house kind of thing? But when we're taking listing photos, you want to be able to see in the pictures how big the garage is, what the house looks like without the car in the driveway. Obviously, turn off the TV screens, turn off your computer. You don't want any of that stuff on and showing things. Obviously, you don't want any pets in the pictures. Also, one thing that I did not write down and it just popped in my head is shut the toilet bowl lids. So many times I see listing pictures and I'm like, oh, that toilet bowl is open. The other thing is I often tell people to hide the garbage cans. Not everyone lives in an HOA where the outside garbage cans need to be hidden, and some people have them like out front because it's just convenient and easy. I know that when we were living in Cocoa, ours were super close to the front of the house because we didn't have a garage, so we walk outside and walk around the house. Right now we have to have them hidden, but I tell people to hide the inside garbages during pictures and the outside garbages during pictures just because it looks so much better. I hope this list helps. I do have a full checklist and a full organization freebie that I'm giving away this month, and any month that anybody wants it, someone that's watching this months and months later, just DM me and I will send it to you. I wanted to also, I don't know how many people are going to watch this, but I wanted to say that I'm thinking of everyone in these hurricane storm paths. It's devastating to watch on the news. I feel bad for everyone going through it. I know what it feels like. We've, been through hurricanes, and I'm praying and thinking of you. I'm going to pop on again at some point this week to talk about some more organizational ideas. I know I've kind of been lax. It's my son's first birthday this weekend, so today I spent a lot of time getting all the last minute stuff done, but I will show you more of my organizational things, and I hope you guys are doing the home refresh with me. If you have any like areas that you want to show me, I know that my friend from college, hello Crystal, she has been showing me all these boxes that she's packing up and stuff. I am so excited to see what her house looks like when she's done, because she is killing it in the home refresh. If you guys have any other questions about any of the things that I've talked about, or if you have any questions about my posts about some of the containers and stuff I've been using for the week, let me know and I can totally tell you. I don't have a swipe up feature, but I can totally send you the links. It's not that hard. So that is all for my episode of Seekers and Sold Signs this week, and I hope to see you next week. See you later.